Grace Dumesnil no longer has control of her Facebook account. She believes it was hijacked, and Grace thinks the perpetrator used her grandson's Facebook to get to hers.
About 3 months ago, my grandson that lives in DeRidder, he had, I noticed on Facebook that was saying that he needed to borrow some money, and said it was $200, and he said if he'd pay it back. So I thought, well, why would he be asking for $200? So I opened it up because it was my grandson. So when I opened it up, it was just like, they got my account then.
Little did Grace expect the hacker would use her account to victimize more people. Whoever controlled it now posted these photos on her Facebook page, saying she was moving and was selling these appliances that included a high-end washer and dryer and a refrigerator.
There it was. I was selling everything. So, I don't know how I think it's the same people that scammed us before has got our accounts, and they just thought, well, we'll make some money off of selling all this stuff.
Stuff that Grace doesn't even own and isn't really even sure they exist, including Rottweilers.
They said I was selling Rottweilers. I thought, no, I hadn't got a Rottweiler. I got a Doodle, but not a Rottweiler.
Grace says 8 or 9 people have gone to her house to pick up the non-existent items. Some had already paid for them online.
They say, well, look, if you really want this refrigerator, you're going to have to put some money down for us to hold it because there's someone else wanting it, So they'll Venmo them or PayPal them $50 to hold it. And then they've lost their money.
One couple having been scammed out of hundreds of dollars from the person pretending to be Grace.
They come to pick up the washer and dryer, and it was one of these front loaders, I think, really nice for $550. And so she said, well, my brother already paid for the whole thing. And she said, you don't have it here? I said, ma'am, this is not. I said, this is a scam. I said, they have hacked my Facebook account.
Nederland Police Chief Gary Porter says all of us on social media are vulnerable targets.
Anytime somebody asks for money up front, it's potentially a scam. It should raise a red flag that you need to be cautious about it. But it's just one of the many scams that we see online that they're constant.
And Chief Porter says these scams are against the law and should be reported.
Absolutely, it's a crime. It's a fraud, and it's a felony. But the bad thing about it is we have really limited resources to investigate these type crimes because most of the time, these crooks, the evil's out there. These crooks have no conscience, they have no rules, and they have no ethics, and they don't care. But most of them are not even in this country.
That's why Grace decided to do this interview to get the word out and do her part to protect the public.
I feel bad, I really do, and that's why I wanted to tell people. I know that Channel 6 reaches out everywhere, and and I have people, kinfolks, in another town, and I want everybody to know, hey, it's not me. It's fake, and you need to be careful when you buy anything. I don't care what it is on Facebook or on Marketplace. You don't really know who you're dealing with out there,